I never heard of that in my entire life. I'm sorry, Polly. I'm with Miranda on this one. I think you're just making this up. Is she literally like on the ground sniffing? Is this like not a figure of expression? You're really not beating the dog allegations like that, Polly. I'm sorry to say. God, even Miranda's looking at this like, what the fuck? I don't know, if we don't stray too much into like furry territory and keep it strictly on like animal girls, like monster girls, no, actually I want to financially support these experiments. Where can I do that? Please enlighten me. Oh my god, and they're going to use the products of said experiments in a true to life cosplay cafe. Oh my god, this idea just gets better and better the more I hear about it. Yes, fiends, what evil people. Yes, I agree, Miranda. Very, very dastardly people, truly. No, I think it's mostly just you. Well, win-win then. I think she's just calling you cute, but did, did you really have to put it like that? Isn't that kind of like too much of a fourth wall break? Come on, Miranda. I um I severely doubt that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just live in a different reality. Maybe that's like common in Korea or some other country or something, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure Polly is like not a common name. Heck, I'm pretty sure it's not even a name at all outside of Nikke. You can't do that. That's a hate crime. You are the police. You can't torture people like this. This is inhumane. This is cruel and unusual punishment. I will not stand for it. That's because I am. It's not the same. You know, Polly is really not helping her case by continuing to do stuff like this. I want to be on your side, I want to help you, but you're really not helping your case with this, you know? I don't know, you seem to be pretty liberal about showing it. Heck, if anything, you haven't even tried to hide it at this point. You are a dog, Polly. Just accept it. You are a dog, girl. God, even her own mind is trying to confront her with the truth. But unfortunately, she can't handle the truth. Then we even got physical evidence now. The case is... I hate to keep harping on this point, but the case just becomes worse and worse for Polly. We don't have any evidence that she may not be a chimera, and all the evidence that she might be. And even if she is, what's the real big deal? I don't get it. What's wrong with being a dog girl? Biscuit sure as hell doesn't seem to mind. And nobody has an issue with her. Well, besides me. But in the Nikke universe, nobody has an issue with her and her dog-like characteristics, either in behaviors or in appearance. So I really just don't get what the big deal with being a dog girl is to Polly. I don't get why she feels so conflicted, why it's such a problem for her. Nothing. Literally everyone will just love you just the same. Again, like I said, you have no reason to be this concerned about it. Okay, one, Ingrid is being weirdly evasive about being or not being the culprit behind the whole animal human Nikke Chimera hybrid, which is a bit weird, but I don't even need to say anything at this point, right? Also, I just thought about this. Is this a fucking JoJo reference? Ollie, what are you doing? At this point, it's like you want people to think you're a dog girl. They're not any less real just because they came from animal parts. Like, that's still you if you are a chimera, because a chimera is part human, part dog, so I don't get it, man. Why is this such a problem? You can't be both. Why is this conflict a thing? This doesn't need to exist. This really okay, that was just funny. I know that given everything described here, the answer to this question is pretty obvious, especially with what was established before in the story, but I just like the idea of the commander being such a rapture obsessed, brain rotted dumbass that he would hear all of this and still say, you know what? The raptures are probably behind. Let's just not be stupid. Oh wow, so a dog named Polly and a person named Polly died. And inexplicably, just a couple of days later, Nikke named Polly, who is apparently part human, part dog, just came out of the assembly line. Whole bunch of coincidences, right? Come on, Polly. I think it's there was some reason to deny it before, but I think at this point it's just about time for you to be able to handle the truth. Just accept that you're super cute, super talented dog police girl. Oh wow, what a surprise. The person trying to create real life cat girls likes cosplay. Oh my, I'm so shocked. I was going to chastise the protagonist for not taking this seriously, but after some careful consideration on my part, actually that is a valid concern and I agree. Please tell me, can we? Please tell me that we can. Yes! Yes! Come on, Polly. Even the researcher who did it, it's calling you a chimera. This level of denial is just unhealthy at this point. That's actually some pretty good, properly human detective logic. Yeah, I have to give props to Polly's human half. This is legitimately some pretty good detective work I hadn't even suspected. You know what? Yeah, genuine props. Very good, Polly. Very good. I already knew that was the case. Polly has as much fun as we make of her, a genuinely good heart. So to hear that she did that is not surprising at all, but still pretty commendable. Still something I want to give props, you know? Huh? I mean, yeah, why wouldn't I? Dog splicing or not, the fact is that you're just a really good police officer, Polly. I don't see any reason to doubt it in the first place. Are we serious right now? I'm not gonna dignify that with the answer, Polly. Come on. I still do. Oh wow, I'm so surprised. Yeah, thanks, Ingrid. Confirmation is good, but really unnecessary. I could tell. For real though, that was a really good Bond story. There were some Parts that I felt were a bit rushed and unexplained, but in general I really liked it. Now let's go through a few of the advices. Let it slide when literal like drunkards are threatening you, like a member of the police. Come on, this is way too easy even without this. I think I got this right on the first time even without this, because it's just such an easy choice. Come on. Hell yeah. No, Polly, I'm just not, you know, a complete fucking idiot. You're a Nikke. Like, this is nonsense. Like, how can a machine get fat? That makes no sense. Though, now that I think about it, like, I know a Nikke can be, like, fabricated fat. Like, or at least chubby. Like a Brady or a knees or e-leg, or to a lesser extent like Anchor. But can a Nikke get fat? I wonder. I genuinely wonder now. If I didn't become a police officer, what do you think I would have been? I think you'd make a great lapdog. Like, some of these choices are so bad, they make it too easy to guess the good choice. Like, I feel like this is so disrespectful that it wouldn't be better to just call her a whore. Like, just say, oh no, if you hadn't been a police officer, you'd be like doing striptease or selling your body. Even that would be more respectful than whatever the hell this choice is. Like, I can see why the commander would say that. Maybe he's not saying it in a bad way. Maybe this is meant to be endearing or cute or a joke, but still, Jesus Christ, dude. As a short person myself, I take offense to this. When don't you want to be pet? I mean, to be fair, if there was something cute that was willing to do that to me, I wouldn't exactly, you know, be against that, but there have been 3 questions right now. 3 whole questions where the correct answer is just, come here, let me pet you, or a variation of it. I joked about this before, that it wouldn't be too bad if someone did that to me, but I legit think that Polly, even for a dog, may like this a bit too much. Yeah, that's pretty cut and dry right here. I'm sorry to throw you under the bus like this, Miranda, but you really screwed up this time. Oh yes, the obligatory flirting advice section. To anyone that's inevitably going to take this way too seriously, I don't really mind it. Heck, in this case I actually really like it, but it's just funny to point out. Aw, thanks, Polly. Well, that's certainly a way to start a question. Do not remember all the weird hentai, do not remember all the weird hentai, do not remember all the weird hentai. Personally, I think you're both, but whatever, anyway. Then, wouldn't that be the dream? God, the commander's just the manifestation of all my intrusive thoughts, isn't he? No, Polly, do not let yourself be swayed. You have work to do, you have to get back to work, people are relying on you. You can't let this evil incubus seduce you to the path of laziness. Is the commander like a male Iroha or something? That's nice to hear, but come on, woof woof, seriously, you're not even being subtle about this anymore. Well, not that you were at any point, but you get what I mean. And that will be it for today. If you like this video, please do all the normal YouTube stuff, you know, like, comment, subscribe, etc. And I genuinely do hope to see you next time. If you really liked it, I'd also really appreciate if you could support me financially, either through a one-time paid comment donation or by joining my membership, where for $1 a month, you get to participate in exclusive polls in order to decide which videos I'll make next. Like, which of my plans should I focus on? Which of the content I have in mind do you want to see first? You know, that kind of thing. As well as get your name put in this fancy little screen right here. You know, just as a small gesture of appreciation, exactly for your monthly support. But of course, no matter how much you choose to give me, as well as if you choose to give me anything at all, do know that I really appreciate any cent you're willing to throw my way, as well as just the fact that you're watching this video up to this point at all. But with all that stuff out of the way, I think it's finally time to, as always, bid you guys farewell. Obscure Anime out.